Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, winter officially begins on Friday this week, and I know that a lot of people are really enjoying this weather. If I was like shoveling driveway or was counting on money that way, or I sold snowmobiles, I don't think I'd be real thrilled with this kind of scene here. But other than that, at least to be outdoors, it's really nice. We're in the 40s most locations. It's warmer in Minot than it is in Bismarck right now. Dickinson at 45, Medora 52 degrees for the high temperature today. Hettinger's high is 47. Bismarck topped out at 39, 42 in Minot. Didn't get quite that warm in Rugby, but Sidney, Montana at 54. And tomorrow, terrific weather. Now there's going to be tiny odds for precip, probably rain, and it'll be at night. It's that warm that we're talking about rain and not snow. And I think Wednesday it's going to be windy and somewhat warm as well, with temperatures quite likely in the 40s. Right now, 34 degrees in Bismarck with a normal temperature of 25, so it's still way above normal. Minot's 35 degrees with a normal temperature of 23. Williston, 38 degrees, and the normal temperature in Williston is 24. And in Dickinson, the normal temperature is 27, but it's 41 right now, so it's still way above normal. Now, these are the current temperatures, 30s to low 40s. And Linton at 34, Hettinger 44. It's cooled off a little bit in Beach. And in the north, Rugby still at 25. And Sidney, Montana has cooled off to around 40 degrees right now. And you know what is kind of nice about being outdoors? It hasn't been real windy. It's a southerly breeze, 5, 6, 7 miles an hour in the south. A couple spots a little bit more than that in the north. And it looks like the breeziest is around Rugby and maybe up at Harvey, but still, or up in Crosby, but still very, very pleasant conditions for December. So here's the national satellite and radar. Rain in the Pacific Northwest, nothing strange there. Rain around Phoenix, a little strange. And snow up in, looks like New York and possibly Maine. So here's a travel forecast map. And this is just kind of a general map here. Gives you an idea. It's not going to tell you the temperatures or anything like that, but you can see what's going on. And I'm starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And it looks like decent weather for a lot of folks, maybe not the Pacific Northwest. A little bit of rain, something developing down in Texas, but not a big storm yet, at least tomorrow evening. Once we get to Wednesday, the jet stream is going to be kind of right over the top of us. That generally makes us a little bit windy. It also provides lift. But notice how there's a little bit of green there and pink. But that's not snow. It's that warm. High pressure off to the southwest, a big storm off in the Pacific. Not going to bother us yet. And there's that storm on Wednesday. And this is probably going to be a big issue if you're traveling to the East Coast, depending on when you're traveling. Because on Thursday, the jet stream moves a little bit, and we're going to have a really nice Thursday. That storm moves in off the Pacific coast if you're heading that way. And if you're heading up the East Coast, look at all this rain here. And this is going to be very heavy rain. By Friday, it looks like this storm is going to be going up the East Coast. Again, places will have very heavy rain out of this. Most of the snow will be up in Canada. Maybe not all of it, but most of it will. So this is Friday if you're traveling to the East Coast. Once we get to Saturday, a lot of this is going to be pulling off. There may be some morning rain showers, maybe a couple of flurries in the northeast, but it shouldn't be big. That Saturday, there's a storm coming in off the Pacific coast. The jet stream gets back over the top of us on Sunday, probably a little bit breezy. And then on Christmas Eve, it looks like maybe a little light snow, maybe, and we're talking light here. It's not a big storm, possibly some on Christmas Day as well. What this tells me is there may be some spots in North Dakota that doesn't get a white Christmas, and it's really, that's not a whole lot of snow. So when we look at our forecast temperatures, 20s to around 30 degrees early in the day, and then we're going to get into the 30s and 40s tomorrow afternoon. So really nice weather, and here we are over the next several days. And remember, winter actually starts on Friday, but this still is pretty good weather.
Very nice. Maybe a little hope for those who want a white Christmas.
A little hope. Might need a Christmas miracle, though.
Next in our 5 at 5.